Hey y'all, I'm James Wright and welcome to my shop. Today we're working on the table again. I know, hooray! If you want to follow along, I have plans available on my website so you can see those. I'll link to that down below. But today we're going to be putting in the diagonal stretchers. These will actually give it support end to end, so if someone pushes on the end, it doesn't rack the table. So let's actually dive in and take a look at how we put them together. Now, we did all of the verticals and the horizontals and everything at 90 degrees so far. Now we need to put in some structural support so that this thing doesn't shift, and we're going to be putting in a couple diagonals, particularly the one today we're going to be putting in, which is a diagonal that goes from leg to leg, keeping this from shifting end to end. And I know that this is a really beefy support and diagonals may or may not be necessary, but this is a really heavy table and any amount of momentum in it has a lot of force. So the more diagonal we can put into this, the better. We're actually going to be using mortise and tenon to connect the diagonals to the legs, so we'll be having an angled mortise and tenon on there, which should be a little bit of fun, making it a little bit different from the notches of the bridle joints we've been doing so far. So let's dive in and start laying out the lines on this. Okay, now let's do some joinery. Structure stuff. So now that we've done all the layout on the ends of these, we actually need to cut out the tenon, which I already did. So let's look at how I did that. Now, wasn't that fun? So now we have some tenons on here. We need to actually create mortises into these legs. So now we got to bust this whole thing apart and then cut some mortises in the legs. And we're basically going to make them match the tenons that we've already cut, and we should have a finished joint. Let's look at that. There we go. One. So here we are again. Second verse, same as the first. Ought to get better, but it's not. There you have it. They're in, and I am very happy. I'm very pleased with how tight they came out. This is very exciting for me. We're almost there. We're almost there. I only have a couple more pieces to put in, and the base will be constructed. So next time we're actually putting in the last couple pieces, and those will be diagonals that go from the tabletop to the feet, and actually give the whole base a horizontal support, so when someone pushes on the side, it doesn't rack from that. So we're going to be having a lot more fun with that. If you do want to follow along, I have plans available on my website. The link is in the description below. And that's about it. So until next time, have a wonderful day. Don't worry, I won't table this discussion.